Welcome back. Rutro. Somebody's in trouble. Yep. Got a little bit of a disinfo campaign rolling, and we're going to roll up the sleeves and get into it. Because it's going to get spun to you in a certain way, and we got to take the BS using our sniffers to find out exactly what it is that happened. So let me take you back in time. Gotta go back in time to a little thing called the crisis report, which just happened. So, and I got done with the crisis report, and part of it was basically MSNBC came out today and said FBI and the DOJ, they're going after misinformation and disinformation because people, the Russian government, targeting the 2024 campaign. So, targeting the 2024 campaign, okay? And we all know that we cannot have a threat to our democracy, okay? Can't have it. Can't have it. And of course, who does Russia want to win, folks? Of course, favorite golden shower taker himself. That's right, Orange Man Bad. Maybe he takes golden showers because it gives him that golden orange hue. Oh, wait, that's right. He doesn't take golden showers. That was all fabrication. Yep. Oh, what's that? Russia actually wants Kamala to win? Oh, well, you're not going to hear that in the mainstream media now, are you? No, you're not. They're going to push this, and this is their next story, so this is going to be the next democracy. I mean, just... Sorry. So, let me take you through this thing. Federal indictment unsealed on Wednesday alleges that a Tennessee-based media company called Tenet Media received $10 million from Russian state-backed company Russia Today, RT. You all probably are familiar with it. It used to be on some cable channels, and then, of course, the war got kicked up. They said, whoa, can't have Russia Today in the homes of Americans. We need to craft a narrative. So it got 86th. It's gone. You know, or it's not. You can't follow it anywhere. You know, as many places you can find it, but it's not all over the place as it used to be. So they called it a scheme to create and distribute content to U.S. audiences with hidden Russian government messaging. Oh, and look at that. They've got three big daddies right there. You've got the Rubin Report on the left. You got Tim Pool in the middle, and you got Benny Johnson on the right. And you know what? I listen to all three of them. I do enjoy a Tim Pool video from time to time. I do enjoy a Rubin Report 3-minuter from time to time. Benny Johnson makes some good stuff as well. I enjoy him from time to time. Clearly, all of us are hoping that Orange Man Bad's going to take it home for Russia, right? DOJ claims that RT and two of its employees, Konstantin Kustodia Kolishnikov and Elena Afasanyeva, worked to funnel money to Tenet Media as part of a series of covert projects aimed at shaping narratives. So, names Tim Pool, Benny Johnson, and Dave Rubin, and Lauren Southern. No idea they were taking Russian money, but they're going to be used. So, they've been duped. Tenet Media duped them. They're getting money from Russia. They duped them. So, what does the deal look like? What does it look like? Well, one of them asked for a profile on Gregorian. They fabricated it. There he is right there. It's, he did this, he did that. So it was enough. Two commentators say, believe it to be Tim Pool and Benny Johnson, signed contracts which paid Pool $100,000 per podcast for Tenet Media. Johnson paid $400,000 plus $100,000 signing bonus. Okay? Poor bastard. Thanks for joining me, man. So 4 weekly videos. Okay, cool. Hey, we're going to influence. We're going to get out there and we're going to get Trump in office so he can help the Russians, right? Well, Lauren Chen is in big trouble. According to the DOJ, she and her husband worked with the Russian government to launder sanctions, busting money into her media company, Tenet, and promote Moscow's interests in the U.S. Oh, and they don't want the Democrats to win now, do they? No, they don't. No, they don't. Swear to God. Wait, what? What's that? Wait a second. Interesting enough, in recent weeks, Lauren has been telling followers to boycott Trump. What? It's entirely unclear if she was doing that so at the direction of the Russian government, but I thought Russia wanted an orange man bad to win. No, that's not true. Actually, Peskov came out on September 2nd, 2 days ago, and said, we want the Democrats to win because they're idiots and they're predictable. That's on the Telegraph, if you want to see it. That's a mainstream British periodical, if you want to check it out. Yeah, so they don't want Trump to win. No, they want to split the vote. Yeah, they did. She's trying to get people to boycott Trump. Unclear if she was doing it so the Russian. I mean, she's getting money from the Russian government. They pretty much have that in this indictment. So I'd say pretty much she was being influenced by Russian government to split the vote on Trump, which is said right here. Okay? Yeah. So Lauren Chen was let off the hook. Okay? Most likely she entered some off-the-books deal to protect a federal asset who Tenet Media aggressively promoted. No other explanation, anyone else, and they would be cooked. Interesting. So Lauren Chen is now catching a break. Sounds like the typical leftist double standard. That's right. So, yeah. Wow. Russia. Nobody believes that Russia backs Trump. They're not afraid of him, but they don't know what they're going to get with Trump. Trump's a maverick. They don't know. They know exactly what they're going to get from Kamala. They're going to get some laughing and then a script, and then she's going to basically do whatever the heck George Soros tells her to do. Okay? So, yeah. CNN has independently confirmed Russia-funded U.S. media company paid an American right-wing social media star, Tenet Media, based in Tennessee. Very big names tied up. Yeah. Tim came out and said, regarding allegations and the DOJ indictment, should these allegations prove true, I as well as the other personalities encountered were deceived and are victims. And he was. They proved that. He didn't say anything. They didn't do anything illegal. They were deceived. But, of course, you know where this is going to go. Tim Pool, the trustworthy democracy. Dave Rubin, the trustworthy democracy. Benny Johnson, trustworthy democracy. They were working with Russia. They like Trump. But the problem is that this Lauren Chen, who's now got this magic, beautiful deal, must be nice, was trying to split the vote with Trump. It's interesting. Wow. Okay. So I'm refusing to vote Trump because I'm anti-immigration and he refuses to stop immigration entirely. Tim Pool, I'm refusing to vote Trump because I'm anti-intervention and he isn't going to disband NATO. Carl, no. As a Brit that has no deal with the impotence of the Conservative Party, surely you can appreciate right-wingers who are skeptical of Trump and the GOP's slide leftward. This isn't about demanding all or nothing from Trump. It's about reminding him that he should be, well. So, Lauren Chen has been basically working for the Russians, trying to split the vote of conservatives. Yep. Crazy. So, yeah. Here's the deal, folks. This is going to get more and more and more crazy as we go, okay? The media is going to be gaslighting the crap out of us going forward, and when that doesn't work, they're going to start to come out and say, oh, this is misinformation, this is disinformation, this is this is that. That's why I go and I get the crisis report with all the transcript and everything. The reason why is because I want you to know that I'm not just making this stuff up. There are links. There are receipts. You can follow the rabbit hole. Okay? Not all of them have links, but a lot of them do. We don't know what tenant media is. Okay? And obviously, MSDNC coming out and saying, today they came out and they said basically that Russia is wanting Trump to win, when that is demonstrably false. Okay? Peskov said they want Kamala. Why? They know exactly what they're going to get with her. They know exactly the policies. They know everything. They don't have to, they don't got to spend an extra money. Trump, they've got no clue. Trump will be sitting there, he'll be like in a friggin' Halloween mask, and he'll put some tweet, and he'll put like 76 minus 22 equals death on a horse. And like, that's all he'll say. And people like will go like, what does it mean? You know, like they don't know what they're going to get with Trump. There's no rhyme or reason to Trump. Say what you will. Trump is a dark horse or a maverick. He's not going to show you his hand. He'll talk for about, 2 hours straight and say not much. He'll reaffirm. It's entertaining. There's an entertainment value to it. He'll call some names, blah, blah, blah. But, you won't really learn much. And then he'll come off, remember Kofefi? Stuff like that. He'll come out and just say, he had no clue what's going on. The curtain is dropped. The dark horse has fallen. Meteors will be attacking. You're like, what? Huh? What is this guy saying? What is this guy saying? So the Russians, they don't know what they're going to get with Trump. They don't want Trump. They want Kamala. They want the Democrats. They said it. They're predictable. That's their words. Democrats are predictable. They are. What are we going to get with Democrats? Well, today it's going to be a parade of let's get rid of the 2A, because that's going to do it. Because it works when we go after weapons. Look how well it's working for Germany. They don't really have any rights to weapons over there, and people keep getting stabbed to death. Happened again today. A couple people, I think it was. And of course, what are they talking about? They're talking about banning knives. Playbook is pretty much all out there. Everybody knows it. Okay, they've been saying it for 50 years. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to take away your speech. We're going to take away that. We're going to do this. Basically, if you need to know what the Democrats are going to do, it's just take away your rights and tax the crap out of you. I mean, am I wrong? They're not blue collar anymore. I was thinking about that one earlier. I forget what I was watching. I think it was, we've been watching Succession, and they're talking about politics and how things have switched. They're picking the next president, right? Second, third season, whatever. And one of them made the comment that, the Republicans are now the party of the blue-collar workers. They're like, no, that's, the Democrats. I said, no, look, all of the richest counties in America are blue. Look it up. It's true. They don't represent the little guy anymore. So all of this is going to be, gaslit, and this is going to. I saw it and I had to call it out. Tired of it. I'm tired of the bold-faced lies. I'm tired of just being lied to. Are you tired of being lied to? If you're tired of being lied to, put a 1 in the comments. I'm kind of tired of it. In fact, I find it insulting now. I really do. I kind of fancy myself as a pretty critical thinking guy. I won't say highly intelligent or anything like that. I'm just saying little sharper edges here than some of the other cabinets in the cabinet, whatever that means. I don't even know what that means. Point is, they're lying to us, and they sit there and they'll wag their finger. Disinformation. Meanwhile, they'll come out like today. MSDNC comes out and they're like, "Oh, look at this. They totally want Trump to win. Russia wants Trump. Yes, they do." Why is that? Because 2 days ago, basically Peskov said, we want Kamala because she's, very predictable. She gets a script. She reads it word for word. If she's in Detroit, she starts, speaking like she's, just got off a fishing boat down on the bayou, and she's in Pennsylvania. She goes into Northern talk. It's just... Oh my gosh. It's predictable, folks. They're predictable. They are predictable. What's their policies? Tax the crap out of you. What do you mean? 48% corporate tax. 25% unrealized gains, to the point where even people like Ro Khanna came out and said, whoa, I'm not into this. Why? Because it'll totally destroy tech. You listening, Google, as you sit there and promote Kamala. Did you guys hear about Amazon today? Siri, or no, not Siri, whatever, Alexa, whatever the BITCH is called. They're asking her, they're like, hey, why should I vote for Trump, right? And it came out and they're like, I can't answer that. I'm not allowed to be political. And then she goes, why should I vote for Kamala Harris? And it's literally like a 3-minute diatribe on all the wonderful things. Like she split the Red Sea. She created the internet. She's the greatest attorney general since John Jay or whatever. It was just, to call it gloating would be, I don't even know if John Jay was the attorney general. I know he's something with law, whatever. We're just rolling. We're shooting from the hip tonight, folks. Shooting from the hip. Yeah, they're gonna. So it's amazing how much heavy lifting they have to do. Everything. Think about it. Think about the heavy lifting they have to do. They have to have it on everything. It's got to be everything. It's got to be in comment sections. It's got to be on, videos from influencers. It's got to be on local news. It's got to be on regional news. It's got to be on major news networks, global. The full court press to get this woman into office is absolutely impressive. And the saddest thing about it is it's not working. So I fear what's going to happen. They have literally thrown, they have tried to put Trump in jail. They have, switched their candidate. They have done things that are absolutely unprecedented. Never happened before stuff. All doing everything they can to make it happen. And it's just not working. And the reason why, I was sitting there thinking about this, right? I work with people that are very anti-Orange Man bad, right? And I know, I was thinking about that. I was mowing the lawn tonight. I was thinking about this. And I know, they're like, well, gosh, why is Trump happening? And I want to look them in the eye and say, Trump is a response to your side's arrogance. People don't love Trump. Some do now, but a lot do now. But it's not that Trump has got great policies. It's not that Trump is, some great statesman. I mean, my God, his GOP acceptance speech was about 147 minutes too long. But anyway, I digress. Just wish he'd keep it to 10 minutes and then GTFO. Anyway, I like Trump. No, it's what he represents. I don't like or dislike Trump. He is the FU vote. He is. He is the FU vote. That's what he is. You want to stick a finger to the man? You want to stick a finger to all the wars? You want to stick a finger to the mainstream media lying to you every single night? You want to stick a finger to all those people? Those people like that Peter Strzok guy. Remember him? You guys remember Peter Strzok? He's making millions of dollars off your taxpayer money now. Smug FUCKer that he is. Yeah, he and Lisa Page. Look it up. It's true. They're literally living high on the hog on your and my money. Do you remember him going in there? I mean, he thought he was just untouchable. He did. And he basically is. Those are the kind of people. That's why people are voting for Trump. It's an FU vote. So. You have to be fairly intelligent to understand Trump's sense of humor. He does. I'm not saying, I'm not saying he's dumb. I just think he talks too much. That's literally my biggest complaint with him. He just needs to go, say what he says, and get out. That's it. I love his policies. His policies were great. His policies helped me sell my house in 2017. I couldn't sell the sucker. I took the bait and switch from Obama with this whole giveaway after the global financial crisis. Bought my first house, couldn't sell it. So we rented it out, inadvertent landlord, I used to call myself. Trump came along, economy turned up, everything started going great, sold the place in about 6 months. Burden off my back. You ask me why I like Trump? That reason right there. He helped me sell the house I couldn't sell. It's probably 4 times as much now. Nobody can buy a house now. But, yeah, I mean, Trump is an FU vote. Russia doesn't want him to win. Russia sees a maverick. Russia goes, we can't, all our analysts are baffled. We won't, because, Trump is savvy. What are you going to do about this? I'll tell you next week if you even figure it out by then. That kind of stuff. Trump's an enigma. He is. But he's the ultimate FU vote. That's why people are voting for him. There are people voting for him that would have never voted for him 4 years ago. And that's why they're freaking out. They are literally, I'm telling you folks, they are freaking out in the back rooms of the higher-ups of the Democrat Party. Because the guy is Teflon. Everything they have done, they've tried to arrest him. They're going to try and put him in jail here in a little bit, right? 2 weeks. They're trying everything. And nothing works. Nothing works. They can't stop the FU vote. And that's the thing what they don't understand. They're not actually stopping Trump. They're trying to stop the FU vote. And the FU vote, unless you take him off the ballot completely, is going to him. Because people are sick and tired. Seeing smug Nancy Pelosi go on there and I want to make him document. I don't care about America. All that kind of stuff. There's some young African American at home going, man, I just want to work. And he's unemployed and can't get a job because, African American youth unemployment rates are through the roof. Why? I can assure you it's because of new neighbors. Not all of it, but a good portion. All that stuff. So, tired of being gaslit, gaslit. Tired of Joy Reid shaking her finger and talking in her stupid way, trying to, joy-splain what's going on. Tired of this, MSDNC edifice that's sitting there telling us all the wonderful things. Man, you should have heard what the way that Alexa was talking about Kamala. It's on Zero Hedge. It was a top story for a while. I mean, it was just like, are you kidding me? I mean, a little like she invented rice. Like what? Like creator of the wheel. Oh my gosh, it's nuts to see all this. But anyway, back to this story. They're gonna gaslight the crap out of us, folks. They're already doing it. That's why I saw this. I was like, are you kidding me? MSDNC is out today. They're sitting there telling you how Russia wants Trump to win, and literally 48 hours ago, Peskov, spokesman for Putin, came out and said, no, we want Kamala because she's very predictable like the Democrats. Almost verbatim what they said. So, oh man. I don't know, folks. It's here. All right, let me get. I know I got to get you to the doom. Let me get you to the doom. Okay, let me get you to the doom. That's a new PrepperNow catchphrase. Let's get to the doom. Here's the doom, folks. Nothing is working. They're not stopping Orange Man bad. They're trying everything. And it's not working. Hit pieces, lawsuits, bogus criminal court cases, all kinds of stuff. I mean, everything. Remember the tax evasion thing. I mean, I've never seen so many different things thrown at one person. And the guy just keeps coming back. So they're going to freak out. They're not quite there yet. They're trying right now. But they're going to freak out. And they're going to start to do things. The problem is, it's like a caged animal. Okay? You ask what... last night I said it. They always come out and say this threat to democracy thing. It's not a threat to democracy. It's a threat to their power. All the rich jerk faces in the background, the nameless who you don't know that are actually doing all things that you don't like, they're afraid they're going to lose power. And they can't have that. So now it's going to get nasty. And they're going to start to do things. Kash Patel came out the other day and said, he's, big Trumper guy. He said there's going to be like a something major, like a cyber attack or a grid down or something. And the closer we get to it, and I'm not saying it's any one specific entity or anything. I don't know, the blame will be laid upon. But you'd be absolutely nuts to think that something major is not going to be a disruptor before we even get into the booths. Something's coming. Our enemies, our adversaries, they know that it's a bit of a tinderbox here in America. So, I do know the difference, Washburn Billy. I say it because it's a simple thing. We live in a constitutional republic with democratic leanings. I teach this stuff. I know what it is. You know what it is. It's just easier to say democracy. Yes, we live in a republic. I know what it means. Republius. I get it. I know, dude. And I love you, brother. I'm not getting mad at you. I get it too. So for you and others, yes, I say that because that's what they say. Okay. All of this is coming to a head. It doesn't matter what's going on because honestly, it's about their power, which is the whole thing about air quotes, democracy. It's, as they say, it's two wolves, and a lamb sitting there and deciding what they're going to have for dinner at night. I get it. So it's going to get crazier. We're about 70 days in, They're going to lie to us. They're going to gaslight us. But at some point, it's not going to work anymore. And they're going to figure out that nothing they do so far has worked. But at that point, the hammer's going to drop. And it's going to go from, attempts while keeping things on a normal course to something crazy going on, whether that's the Russians or whoever. I don't know. I know you're not trying to be a jackwagon, but you're right. No, I agree with you. It does need to be differentiated. Just know that when I say that, I'm kind of poking. It's like me saying Orange Man bad about Trump. I agree with you. It does need to be differentiated. So, yeah, we don't live in a democracy. You know that. I know that. We all know that. We live in a republic. It's a constitutional republic with democratic leanings. I say that because it covers all three, but it is a constitutional republic by name. Correct. So, all I can say is get prepped, folks. Because all this stuff that they're trying isn't going to work. And when they figure that out, they're going to go and they're going to drop the real hammer. And they're going to start to do things that are going to blow us away. So, all right, friends, we're going to call it on that one. Washburn Billy is a great supporter. Please, I'm not mad at him, whatever. I all of you guys are great supporters. Bad Bobber, thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting. Hit that like button if you're leaving. Hit that subscribe bell if you're new here. Join us. Nightly conversations. I saw this and I saw what MSDNC was doing and I just got mad. I was like, man, you're doing it again. You're trying to come out with this crap. And I kind of had them dead to rights after what Peskov said. Oh, it's going to be Russia. Russia's wanting Trump to win. No, Russia doesn't want Trump to win. And I don't want to see another. Well, how much money did they spend on the Trump-Russia collusion thing? Like billions of dollars? It had to have been in the billions. Think about that. What could we do with that money? All because a bunch of political bastards in the back don't want to lose power. Like that could have gone to all kinds of stuff. What could we have done with the money over the Russia gate thing? What could we have done? All kinds of stuff. So, all right. I know you're here, but Washburn Billy, I love you. I'm glad you're here. That's why I saw you, because I know you've been with me for a long time. All right? I got nothing but love for you. All right? And you're right. It did need to be differentiated. And it is, because they're promoting it for a reason. So they are. They're trying to make it seem like it is a democracy. Because eventually, what do they want to do? They want to get rid of the Electoral College. That's the ultimate goal, really. Because at that point, they'll be able to just campaign in the big, blue crap holes and get whatever they want. Right now, the Electoral College can't do that. They have to go and actually go to Little Town, Kansas and Little Town, USA and talk about it. So, all right, friends. I appreciate y'all. Thanks to my wonderful mods. Thanks to my wonderful members like Washburn Billy and Devil Dog and Taz. Thanks to all of you for being here. I know it's tough out there. I appreciate you. As Glock says, stay frosty. As Bad Bobber says, night all. As Mama Sita says, and I used to say, I'm using the word FEMS, friends. Food, energy, medical, and security. Okay? Seriously, more than ever. All right, y'all. We're going to see you on the next one. Close you out. God bless.